My name is Peter Guerrero, and this is my wife, Jennifer. We worked with Teresa to find our most recent home. We were referred to Teresa originally by my parents after she helped them with a home search of their own. As our family expanded, we were looking for a new house, and that process for us, since we lived locally, was not a very short process, but she was very helpful with us throughout. So over a couple years, she showed us a number of homes on and off, and there was always something that wasn't quite right, but throughout that process, she was very helpful, very patient and kind. And when we finally did find a home that we really wanted to pursue, she helped us navigate that purchase and square away the home at the price that we wanted. And so we were very thankful to work with her, and we'd recommend her to you in your home search.
We took a 9-month break while we were pregnant, while I was pregnant, and we were getting used to being a new family. And throughout that time, Teresa would continue to send us emails of homes that she thought we would still like, and she just was always on the lookout for us, and we always appreciated her remembering us, even though we weren't active clients. At one point in our search, we found the neighborhood that we fell in love with, but there were no homes on the market. So Teresa sent out a letter to all the homeowners within the neighborhood asking if they wanted to sell their house. And we ended up getting a couple responses, none of which worked out for us at the time, but ultimately we were able to land our dream home in our dream neighborhood, thanks to Teresa and her no-quit attitude.
Make your move with the Bishop of real estate. Hi, I'm Sherry Singletary, and I am here to tell you about Teresa Bishop. She is an excellent realtor, and I highly recommend her. I was living in Bellevue and wasn't really looking for a place. I was in an apartment, and she said, Sherry, you really need to get a place. You would pay less in your own place than you would renting. So she went and found me this wonderful condo. It's a 2-bedroom, 1.5-bath condo. And not only did she find it for me, she helped me with all the different organizational details of I now pay less with my mortgage and my HO fees than I was paying per month rent at an apartment. She also helped me in the first year. Not only did she send me recipe cards every month or so, but when it come tax time, she sent me all the papers I needed to be able to file the taxes on it. And that was a huge relief. It's always nice when you don't have to do the extra work because she did it for me. And she is excellent in keeping in touch and making sure you're taken care of with all the different needs, all the different paperwork you have when you're going through the sale. She was right on the ball with that, and I would recommend to anyone, use Teresa Bishop. You will not regret it.
Make your move with the Bishop of real estate.
Hello, I was a first-time home buyer when I met Teresa Bishop. I was in an uncomfortable situation. I've never bought a house, never knew what to do, what to expect. But as soon as I met Teresa, she put me in a comfortable way where I felt comfortable that she knew what my interests were. She was listening to me. She knew what to expect. She dedicated all her time to me. It's like I was the most important thing to her in her life right now, because making me happy, finding a home that suited me, my needs, was the best thing that could be. So my experience with her was very great. I'm very happy with my house and looking forward to continue a relationship with her. Even though I closed my house with Teresa, our relationship didn't end just there. As soon as we signed the paperwork, I mean, our relationship keeps on going. She stays in touch with me, and both ways. She even helps me do market research as far as what my house is right now. If I'm looking, let's see, try the market, do I want to move out or not? And she's always there. Whether it's a phone call or an email, she always replies back.
Make your move with the Bishop of real estate.
We are Don and Tammy Gordon, and 3 years ago when we decided to move from Nashville to Murfreesboro, we chose to select Teresa to be our realtor. and she did the selling of our house and helped us with the purchase of the new home, and it was a wonderful experience. When we decided to sell the house, Teresa came and took the pictures. She took a bunch of pictures, and I think that was really what sold the house. She listed it on Saturday morning, and by Tuesday afternoon we had 12 people looking at the home, and 2 offers within that time, and the 2 offers were from the internet, not from coming and viewing the house. So the house sold rather quickly, and then we had to get moving on finding a place to move to, and Teresa helped us greatly with that. We actually were able to find a home that was close to my parents and my sister, which was a little bit of what we were looking for. And we really only had to spend one Sunday afternoon with Teresa going around looking at homes and finding something that we really liked and we really wanted. So that process went smoothly also. I would definitely recommend Teresa Bishop for any of your real estate needs. She was a blessing for us, and she made the process easy and painless.
Make your move with the Bishop of real estate.
We've known Teresa for a long time because she helped us to buy our first home, which we had been renting in a neighborhood, so we knew we wanted to buy in that neighborhood, and she kind of helped us look through all the different houses and showed us the best deal per square foot.
And help us find what fit our budget.
Helped us find what fit our budget, and also a house that we really, really loved. So that was the first time we bought a house. And then when we realized that we really needed to move maybe to a new neighborhood for some better schools for Sam, and we've got a baby on the way, so a bigger house.
Yeah.
We called her and she helped us to sell our house. And then Teresa found this one, I think the day after we'd gone to look. And she was like, I think this is going to be it, guys. So when we came out here, we were like, oh yeah, this is...
Yeah, nailed it.
Yeah, this is just what we want. Nice and big and not creepy. Right by really good schools for our son.
Literally.
Literally, the school is like in our backyard. And the nice thing was the people had this house on the market for a while. I'm not really sure why, because I think it's a really nice house. But they'd just marked it down a third time so that it was in our price range. Because before that, it probably would have been a little out of it. And she was right. It was the one for us. So pretty much as soon as we walked in, we were like, oh, good.
Make your move with the Bishop of real estate.
Hi, I'm Rora.
And I'm John. Please give us a few seconds of your time, for we have some helpful tips for you on selling or buying a home.
We received a card similar to this several years ago with ingredients for a yummy recipe on the front that caught my attention. And then on the back was a recipe for a smile. And the main ingredient was Teresa Bishop. So we decided to call the number on the card. And Teresa came to our home. And I must admit that John and I were a little nervous and stressed over buying a home. But I looked at him, and what did you say, sweetie?
I said, this is a sign we needed to make a change in our lives.
So when Teresa sat down with us, she talked us through buying a home. She drove us around Nashville, the Spring Hill area. With her experience, she talked us through it and also negotiated with other realtors. And believe it or not, we never dreamed, we actually built our new home.
So when all the major ingredients are put together, the final product comes out. Our previous home sold in one day.
One day.
And now we are making new memories in our new home, all because we made the move with the Bishop of real estate.
And we have to say, Teresa, she's an awesome realtor, but now she's our new friend.
Make your move with the Bishop of real estate.